Hey everyone, ArchTalko here, welcoming you back to a new armor set for Futur, courtesy of the Fallen Arm Shop, as well as Xenoblade Chronicles. In the previous episode, we explored a ton of Fallen Arm and explored some more poignant topics about our adventure as a whole. And so today marks the beginning of another side quest block because there's so many people and places here on Bionis that we just need to catch Futur up on. And I can think of no better way than kicking things off with some good old Colony 6 reconstruction. Although that does mean that our very first impression for Futur of these new places on Bionis is with... Oh, he was gone for so many videos, but now he's back, and it makes me feel so strange about my body. I mean, that's... Actually, you know what? Weird way to phrase that. Gonna take that one back. Anyway, we can get things all up to level 3 now, which is pretty exciting. We could have done this by the end of Valk Mountain. I think the most that this requires is Valk Mountain stuff, but, you know, we're a little behind, but it should be okay. So, yeah, first things first, housing level 3. You will notice that everything costs 50,000 Gs on average, and it's actually kind of ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as those construction noises. Like, honestly, I'm so disappointed that always cuts to black, because I would love to know what Juju is doing to those resources to make 3 houses. Built 8 houses, technically, but no, every reconstruction point is 1 house. Them's the facts. And him only making 3 from, like, a heart and 4 helmets and 2 slimy branches is just, it's so disappointing. Only 3 houses from that Juge? For shame. But really, I can't believe he's taking so much money per pop, like, and it only exponentially gets worse. Like, this, Colony 6 is definitely one of the places to spend all the money you get from side quests. That's for sure. But for doing that, we get 2 houses, 6 shops, but 2 houses. Each shop worth 0.3 house. No, that's not. Ooh, I cannot do math right now. That is not my jam. But you know what's also not my jam? Okay, nature level 3 is what needs those 2 ice cabbages that we got that vision for way back. And this was the reason why I didn't 100% my game. There were a couple other things that I didn't do, and we'll get to that too. But specifically, I couldn't for the life of me find 2 ice cabbages. I was able to find 1 my first playthrough, and despite spending literally hours on Valk Mountain, I was never able to get another one. I don't know if it was just like a weak willpower on mine to keep looking for them, or maybe I was just extremely unlucky. It's probably the former, honestly. But like, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't find them. Ah, it was so bad. But for strengthening the ether planners, we get some more boys. So we're gonna have to defeat 5 fiery Ignas at some point, because we could be the heroes that Colony 6 needs. Go out and do that right now, because they are under attack. We can keep reconstructing things from hats, you know, or I guess from lemonade skies at this point. What even is a lemonade sky? It is a thing. There's a description that I could look at, but I'm lazy, so you know we ain't about that life. Oh no, sorry, Madam Dear. But yeah, for doing that, we get a fountain. Very pretty. It's going to be another location where we can get additional item orbs, so very useful. And it's worth 4 houses. Wow. I see how it is. A shop is worth a fraction of a house, and the fountain's worth 4. Like my dear mom would always tell me at night with her jar of mayonnaise. What am I saying? Anyway, level 3 completely complete, and for doing that, we get a topple plus 4. Really useful gem that will just extend the duration that you inflict topple on someone. Extremely useful. Definitely gonna throw that on a boy post haste. So, yeah, how much does that go? 40%. Not too shabby. Actually, hold up. Yeah, apparently the cap for topple plus is only 40%, which is understandable. I mean, it would be a little broken if it was any more than that. We were already extending the duration by, oh god, math. Oh no, math. Like 2 point whatever seconds. But yeah, it is great that we've got more shops now. Ryan, what did we talk about with people's personal space? Ryan, please. Dude, you're Ryan, personal bubbles. I am so sorry. We had the discussion with him. I swear to God. Young man, you are in a world of crime. Space crime, not like the outer variety, like the bubble. Nikita, how are you doing? There are tons of people now. Oh, Nikita, no! Sad children, no! Get away. Nikita, no. Oh my god. Oh, why are the kids so sad? Wait, it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we have to check in on him. Okay, Werner, I need you to know, my guy, I'm very happy for your newfound success. Do the old ladies know what's in those biscuits? Have you told them you ground up butterflies and put them in those biscuits? It's official. I mean, you know what? You reap what you sow. That is completely our fault. We'll just have to take all the consequences for leading down that path. This is not the shop that I was thinking of. Oh, why am I? Oh, wait, no, I'm dumb. Okay. I do want to show off the new shop that we unlocked. It's actually down here. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Actually, that might have been a new shop too. It's not the one I wanted to show off, though. This one, again, I will say that most shops in this game aren't gonna really be worth your time, but this one actually does contain the Grady set, which we haven't seen up to this point, as far as I'm aware. So, I don't know, we might be hitting them up at some point. It's a little expensive, but I also haven't been doing a whole lot of books, so let's just go ahead, let's splurge a little bit, man. We've already spent like 200,000 G's with Juju. Lord knows, he probably does not need that for like the 6 houses in total that he has created. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yes? I don't... Can you please... Oh my god, look at that hand just undulate, man. God, I love that flappy hand just as much as I love this Shulk Dumb at Heart art, which we will be hitting up at some point. Hopefully soon. I think they're at purple affinity right now, so probably be sooner rather than later. But yeah, I kind of want to go around and explore all these different little places that we've unlocked at Colony 6. We do have some item orbs, very useful, and another heart to heart here between Futur and Ricky. So it's gonna take a little bit for that purple affinity to get there, but you know, in due time, we'll be there. What do you say? We did know that already. Hey man, nothing boring about shoving a good old Doberkogi inside Fiora, just straight up in her gullet. Because that is absolutely what happens. Fact. But, Papa Rick, it has been so long, dude. How is it going with your newfound freedom? Oh, well. Very valid. I just, you know, now that we know her cooking preferences, I cannot see her home cooking being much better, but you know, I will say, as much poop as I was giving McCrish, she really wasn't like that bad, and I really do enjoy how every single one of these quests that have these multiple outcomes aren't like black and white. There's pros and cons to each one of them, and also, I think we got a little stake down going on.
Well, there are many Nopon living in the colony now. Do you think it's because of the greenery we've planted?
I love the colony when the streets are full of friendly faces.
Time for dindins!
Are you gonna just take this?
Girls think we become friends, but that's not true. I feel sorry for her, so I chat with her sometimes, but I don't want to be her friend.
Oh my god, this is not fun just laying it down on this girl.
She's the one who looks sad. I befriend her a little so she not be so lonely.
It's like every high school encounter I've seen. Either way though, we have some lizard boys to take care of, so I'm gonna meet you right where Freight Road kind of branches out. And sure enough, they are hanging out by the ether planner.
Really like our vibe.
Oh, the audio. Now, with all that taken care of, with everything up to level 3, there's something else that I want to draw attention to. Guys, we finally have purple affinity between two girls in the party, Charla and Melia. Oh, this is so exciting. So that means we can finally turn in the Paola and Narine quest that we've held on for like, God, how many videos have we had it for now? Like 20 videos? Maybe more? I don't know. Either way, now that we talked to Paola, we can go ahead and turn this into Narine and finally show her that the girls can be the bestest of friends. Dang straight, Paola. Dang straight. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you over by Narine. Alright, child. Turns out you can please, I'm trying to confirm your friendship, thank you.
Finally, Paola's changed her mind. Now we can get back to hanging out with each other again.
And so for doing that, we get a whopping, well, days plus 4 gem, and also 20,000 experience. You know I'm not using the Goku code for that. We earned that 20,000 experience, dang it. We take that so hard. All right, well, with that, there are a couple people that I want to recruit now that we have, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of go through the But now that Jackson's awakening has been taken care of, Desiree has a very, very interesting lore dump that I really, really want to show you guys. Now, I'm not going to comment a whole lot on it. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but absolutely, Desiree, let's hear her out.
Do you remember my father at all? He used to swing a hammer above his head all day, every day. He used to build and fix machines and was really good at it too. He ran his own place, Zord's Smithy, he called it. The best one in the entire colony. Everyone said it. But he died a year ago in that battle with the Mechon, and I couldn't even keep his shop open. I had to close it down. That's why it's vital that I at least find something to do with my life. You know, talking about it made me feel a lot better. I'll think it all over some more.
So let me get this straight, Desiree.
Hello.
We have a guy that died 1 year ago to the Mechon attack, just like Mumcar did. A guy renowned for working on machines who wielded a hammer named Zord. Again, I probably don't have to say too much. It's probably very, very self-explanatory who her father ended up becoming. But I think it's worth noting that you can have this dialogue as early as Tutorial Marsh. So if you had talked to Desiree, you would actually have gotten a pretty solid chunk of foreshadowing that there were HOMs inside the face Mechon units, well before the whole reveal with Mumcar and Fiora within their respective Mechon bodies. So just something to kind of throw out there. This is a really, really interesting nugget of lore, and it actually is required to unlock her next quest, Desiree's Future.
Listen to me.
Listen to Desiree's long story.
Thanks. This could be a bit of a long chat, so bear that in mind. I know I'm always wandering around here at night, but it's not just for the sake of it. I have a good reason. I'm mulling over my future. I'm mulling as hard as I can in the hope that I'll figure it all out. Narrowing down the options is so difficult. It's taken about the same amount of time as you've spent fighting. If you'll let me tell you about it, we could both take a short break.
That's fine with me.
It is. Oh, thanks. You always do make such a good listener. I've got to a point where I've narrowed it down to 2 options. But now I can't decide between them. I spent forever thinking it over. I just can't know for sure which one would suit me best. I think I'll go crazy unless someone helps me choose.
I can see the problem. I knew you would.
Anyway, next time we chat, I'll tell you all the details.
Hello.
Okay, so the first career path I'm considering is the Defense Force.
Don't tell me.
Your first thought was her?
A soldier? No way.
Well, think again. I'm actually a really good shot. The lieutenant even told me I'd soon be an expert if I signed up. But there are some drawbacks. 1, fighting is really dangerous. Fine, that one's a bit obvious. 2, I'm really bad with machines. Like, what if it turns out I can't service my gun properly? I won't even be able to train. But if it works out, I could do all right for myself. The pay's good, and I think I'd enjoy the lifestyle. There are definitely some good arguments on both sides. Do you mind if I think it over? And not at all. I've certainly spent long enough doing that.
Hello.
Right. The other career path I might try to go down is being a spotting expert. I wouldn't say I'm that good, but it's so much fun. I could... 1, it doesn't pay very well at all. 2, it's not exactly the most social of activities. I probably have nobody to talk to all day but my own sculptures. Possibly not the best career path if I'm trying to land a man, but I do enjoy it a lot. I'm glad everything worked out.
Do you mind?
I know my explanation's a bit long-winded and annoying, but that's just because it matters so much to me.
I love that she's just calling him out on using his canned, like, the quest is complete dialogue. Oh, that's so good.
Realistically, I'm sure I'd be able to do either job. I have an innate ability for one and a keen interest in the other. I guess there's no wrong answer. They'll both have ups and downs. But that's exactly why it's so... Oh, stop being so pessimistic. You gave me the push I need. Well, now I sort of wish I hadn't. What if it all goes wrong? What? Where are my clothes? Well, either way, by doing Desiree's Future, we unlock Shulk's 4th skill branch. It is about dang time, boys. Pessimism. So, prioritizes ether defense. It's okay. The skills themselves are much, much better. So Fight for the Future extends time before vision by 4 seconds. Extremely, extremely useful for those just clutch fights. Stealth Warrior, reducing aggro drum from using arts by a solid 10%. Not too shabby. Very, very useful for a boy. Epic Evasion. 5% chance to get a burst affinity after evasion. You know I'm putting that right onto Dumban and also Fiora when the time is right for the taking. So 5% isn't a ton, but when you're evading like 20 attacks per battle, it starts adding up for sure. Reducing aggro by 25% when damage is taken. You know I'm going to be putting that on Melia, and just even Charlotte could see some pretty good use from that. And then last but not least, immunization, stat down defense, complete immunity. I like to think that the little capsules on Shulk's arm with his default armor is like some kind of vaccine thing that allows that skill to be a thing. But I'm going to go ahead and keep leveling up integrity because I really, really do want that chain attack damage percent up. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and let's get on to recruiting some people. Over here in the military district, we have the one, the only Mefimefi. What, was she one of the first NPCs we talked to in Colony 9?
Mefimefi has decided to move. Colony 6 is near home village and has lots of grass as well, but Mefimefi's still a bit confused. Mefimefi, life here not so bad. Mefimefi knows another scientist in Colony 9, but not very well. It would not be good if 2 scientists moved away. Should I leave my work to other scientists?
Well, before we invite her, let's go see who this other scientist could be. Oh, I'm sure you will, Mefimefi. Oh, she's so cute. She's so pure and innocent. I love her so much. I love her so much. The other scientist she was talking about is actually, very conveniently enough, right over here. Nighttime Perine. I can't remember if we've actually talked to her before, but there are just too many scientists in this colony. I can hardly get any funding. They much prefer to fund groups. Do you think you could get me an introduction to Colony 6? I promise I can be even better used than a Nopon scientist. Oh, Perine. So yeah, no, You know what? If you're gonna be copping that kind of attitude, I'll just stay here and carry on with my underappreciated work, I guess. Yeah, no. Honey, that attitude ain't flying with us. Just for that comment alone, you know what? You might have been potentially, you could have potentially been a better fit for Colony 6, and I don't care because with that attitude, you're gonna stay here, honey. Mefimefi. Yeah, you've earned it, my girl. See, like, her first thought is like, oh man, I really want to move to this place. It'd be such a good fit, but I don't want to leave the colony and shackle. Like, I don't want to ruin the colony. Like, I want to do what's best for everyone. And Perine's first thought is me. Which is so ironic considering that Mefimefi starts her dialogue with me. I'm just throwing that out there. Thanks. You know what? Yeah. Bring all. I can't believe Mefimefi's worth 2 people. Either way. I don't know. I always go with Mefimefi. Something about Perine just rubs me the wrong way. But either way, you can't pick either one of them, and it really doesn't have any actual negative impact. You just need one of them there. So. Now that we've recruited Nopon though, it's actually time that we take a little visit to Frontier Village. Because over here, on the ground level, we have Noranora.
Noranora wants to study medicine to create cure for her sick friend. But studies are not advanced enough here in village.
Noranora need to go study in Colony 6 where good teachers are. Do you mean Mefimefi? I mean Mefimefi.
Please take me there.
Well, you got it, boss. Noranora does not have someone who can be like mutually exclusive to being recruited. So you know we absolutely gonna be. Oh my god, I have so many burps in my body. Oh, I hope so. God, all these Nopon scientists, they're so pure and good, and I love them all. But you know who else I love? BerryJammy. Oh, well, love is a strong word. We'll get into her when the time is right, but she is another person able to be recruited.
BerryJammy not went to same village. When I go out while sun is up, others treat me different. Want to live in a village about this size with lots of greenery, but with few Nopon in it.
So her intentions may be not as pure as Mefimefi or Noranora, but hey, either way, we will absolutely invite you. It is BerryJammy, and Lord knows that everyone could use someone with a name as high tier as you. We'll see about that, BerryJammy. Next up on the menu, probably bad choice of words, is Modamo.
Kilaki want to start Nopon warrior training we do in Makna. Do friends know why I do not really want to do it?
Please tell me more.
I trained Ricky to fight. That is how strong I am. But Makna's monsters, I just can't handle them.
Everyone has something that they can't do as well as others, but don't let it get you down.
You are sweet, Lady Hum Hum.
And so for talking to him, we get Lousy Lizards. Now, I want to draw something to you guys' attention. This is going to be beginning a series of quests that we've had forever. I think we had this one almost from the minute we stepped into Frontier Village. Thing is though, Fiora was the unique commenter, and I just Xenoblade Chronicles. Why did you make it so I had to wait so long to do this quest? It just, this isn't the only one. There's like a handful of these quests where Fiora has the unique comment, and it makes you have to do things so out of sequence if you want to hear it. Granted, it's not like the biggest importance to actually hear, but like, I just don't know why. I don't know why. But you know what I do know? I know that we are absolutely gonna nail on our first try Fiora's introduction to Frontier Village. I mean, honestly, this is the orientation. All right, well, that's an omen of great things to come, boys.
Like Modamo was saying, we do need to take care of 5 Plasma Dinos and 5 Inferno Dinos, so I kind of like to start from the Waypoint Beacon and just kind of make a little circuit around the area. And unfortunately, these guys are all in like the level 30s. Oh no, level 29s, so we're doing this a little bit later than I would have preferred. Oh well. You can say that again, Charla.
Yeah! Thank you, Nopon friends. I sense the wind of victory through Makna.
It's not the voice I gave him. Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. Yes, it all went quite well.
Now I need to make training plan for Kilaki. Time to produce next Nopon.
Which, by the way, if you can remember, Kilaki was the little pawn that was trying to infiltrate the Hode layer to prove her worth as a hero pawn. So, well, we shall say, ooh, art learned from Fiora. We will take that. I definitely need to remember to use that Gecko code next episode. Oh, power drain. Awesome. Yeah, I definitely need to remember to use that Gecko code next episode because like level 58, level 59 tops is like the max that I want to go by the time that we reach the next area, which, you know. And let's go ahead. There's a shortcut that we need to take because there's a couple of things left to take care of here in Frontier. Oh God, I'm not gonna make it.
He is just an upstanding youth through and through.
Same, man. I really can't wait to see what he has in store for the village. But one thing that I do kind of want to do, it's been so long since we've gone around and just talked to the NPCs and tried to build up their affinity links and do all that fun stuff. So just I'm gonna kind of make the rounds, talk to the unique NPCs, and let's see if they have any stuff for us, any little nuggets, like Doba being angry at Cherry. Oh, hey, pal. We totally weren't talking about you. Oh, Migaka's a grandma. Oh, that's adorable. Hey, Russia. How are things with you and Cherry going? Oh, well. I actually don't remember who Coco is. Great name, though. God dang, everyone just going at Cherry. Kind of makes her lashing out at Russia at least a little bit more understandable. Jesus. What's shaking, baby girl? I really do love how she has her own unique, like, Nopon greeting. At least compared to all the other villagers, because like myself, they only have like 3, maybe 4 voices. But hey, you know what? It's good to hear that both her and the family are still doing okay. And no thanks to Ricky. That is for certain. Although, Ricky is the best. He is best Datapon. Like, even if we bring him out, he'll have this unique dialogue with his daughter. Oh, and she's so cute and pure. Don't worry, Ricky's daughter. Datapon will keep you safe. Oh, I love these boing boings. Wow. So, I like to imagine that Oka just literally gives her children and swirlies to get them to go to sleep. Hey man, you know what? If they're into it, if it works, it works. Again, I really like to reiterate that there definitely are a lot of like scientists and doctors here at Frontier Village. And actually, that's a really good point. Why would the Telethia target Homs and Hyantia, but not really care about the Nopon? Because truly, the Nopon are like the tastiest looking race. Like, don't even, like, oh, but they're people and cute and I wouldn't want to harm them. Like, don't even give me that. You know that they would be a delicacy. Like, come on, man. With all that done, we do actually have a side quest here with Yusa. I came up with good treatment, but I do not have enough material. And that is a worry. A few years ago, I was every Nopon's port of call for medicine, and now a hatchling know-it-all called Medi is taking all my business. But I can barely see my patients because of the pain in my knees. I was wondering, where exactly are Nopon's knees? Here. Oh, right here. Can't you see? Good solid knee joints. Oh yeah, excuse me for not noticing the knee joint on your, like, 3-inch long legs. Yeah, oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I guess they were right there the whole time. I see, so that's where they are. Well, now when Ricky interests his knees, I can respond appropriately. Thank you. So many questions. So many questions. But hey, this is a really interesting quest, because when we take it on, this will actually allow us to take on another quest, which does happen to be mutually exclusive. And speaking of which, the mutually exclusive quest is with none other than Dr. Medi. So, what do you guys say we go and pay them a visit? I do appreciate that he's a doctor and also is named Medi, very on the nose, Xenoblade Chronicles.
There's one area of medicine which I do not excel. Do you know what it is?
Please tell me more.
It is dental treatment. And it seems that my rival Yusa is also doing studies in that field. Oh, I want to be first to perfect my dental treatment methods.
Ah!
What's up? Don't tell me you have a toothache. I was getting some work done on my teeth when I ended up with this body.
Hold on. My toothache's gone.
I can see you're not quite a hum-hum. Do you mind if I examine you?
No need. No need. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't know if that's like Fiora legitimately having a toothache and then just playing pretend because she really doesn't like dentists and she's trying to get out of like getting a checkup, or if legitimately she like had a phantom pain because she had a toothache before but then realized that it wasn't actually there because she has this new mech on body. I don't know. I feel like either is completely valid. But this is the quest, if you may recall, during Valk Mountain, where we were fighting the Oris, I was trying to get their horns and it kept crashing on me. This is the quest that we needed those horns for, and I just... Yes, I did do that off screen. Yes, I crashed a couple more times trying to do it, and yes, I am dead inside. Either way though, this quest is mutually exclusive, and thing is, okay, YouTube kind of crippled the idea I had between, you know, like having the timestamps and having the interactive things for the branching paths. So I think from now on, I'm just gonna show the paths and we're not gonna do the timestamp thing because I'm assuming most people were probably watching both paths anyway. But for doing that, for going the Yusa route and not going Medi's route, we have another quest in store for us. And that's with none other than Kofuko.
Kofuko got all his bad teeth filled in, and then something strange happened. Friends know what happened.
Could you tell me more?
Dumban, you're not making extra work for yourself again, are you?
With a little sister like you, I've got used to hard work. Tell us what's troubling you.
All disgusting food tastes absolutely amazing. Jaw-droppingly tasty, but all delicious food tastes absolutely disgusting.
And that's complicated, but you can look at it positively. All the foods you used to hate, you now like, don't you think?
Oh, friend is right. Kofuko looks forward to having new favorites.
Of course, the converse is true too.
Kofuko's flavor appreciation has been reversed, yes. So Kofuko should try eating most disgusting foods?
Reverse tastes. Very interesting. I'm wondering how exactly getting dental work would affect the flavor receptors on his taste buds. Well, either way, Noranora meat pie, shin newt, hard lotus, and dense ansel meat. Oh mama, you want to talk about a stew that is just gonna be all kinds of yeah, it's not a very good time. On screen, I'll show all the different places that you can get all those resources. It's quite a lot to be keeping track of. But yeah, dense ansel meat, more meat pies, shin newts, and hard lotuses. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Also, Nopon villager, do you mind? We're trying to have a moment here with Gofuko, dude. I'm just saying. Let's get that joke out of here. Yeah, it should be good.
Ooh, that more meat pie stink worse than death. Oh, can't wait for it to be ready to eat. It is great to be alive. That most yummy thing Gofuko ate in his whole Nopon life. Gofuko, what is the Nopon?
I like to think that he enjoyed the taste, but also it was so rank that he actually died. I mean, well, you know what? That wasn't funny. That was morbid. I'm sorry, that wasn't a comedy, that was a morbid, and I presented that to you thinking it was a good time when it really wasn't, and I hope you will forgive me for all the sin that I had. And also, like, you gotta wonder what the implications of that being. Like, there's a reason why we hate really bitter and really sour things, because more often than not, those denote either like poison or food that's spoiled and diseased. So it makes you wonder if that would have any long-term, like, lasting impacts to his overall health if he really enjoys, like, food that you're not supposed to be eating. I don't know. What I do know is that if we go down the Medi route instead.
Oh, you got the Oitorns. Let me have a look. Yes, I can make my teletreatment device with these. I'll do it right away. Do you want to stay and watch? Finished! And now I can finally show that Yuso who's boss.
Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved.
Ricky's friends did it. Oh, 5 cheers for the hero pun and his trusty sidekicks. Now I just need to test it out on someone with bad teeth.
I wonder who we've already talked to that may or may not have very bad teeth. Also, really, that gives a topple up for...
Dang it, Colony 6 people, I thought you were giving me a good thing. It's not even unique to them.
For shame. Well, what I do know is that if we get our boy Dumbat out yet again, and if we turn it back to the... Oh, no, he is at nighttime. Never mind. What am I saying? Hold on, let's actually get him to the front. If we talk to Gofuko with Medi's treatment as opposed to Yusa's, before his tastes were reversed, but here...
Gofuko got his teeth fixed. Now Gofuko can chomp anything, but Gofuko still had one problem.
Do friends know what it is? Could you tell me more? Now I see. Dumban's renowned as a hero not only because he saved the world.
What are you thinking, Charla?
You want to help, don't you?
Everything Gofuko eats tastes mild, but Gofuko likes strong flavors. Even the strongest tasting food in the village too mild for Gofuko. So, Gofuko want to eat dish that use the strongest ever flavors. You spelled flavors wrong.
Again, game, you're spelling flavor wrong. I hate to break it to you, but...
Nopon merchants told me rumor of sour bitter red stew. It's made from these ingredients.
So we have Crimson Citrus, Ruby Mangosteen, Bloody Brog Sweat, and Frozen Aries Meat. Like, all those things sound okay until you get to the Bloody Brog Sweat. Like, excuse me, how? I feel so bad for those brogs. It's like they go for a light jog and then they end up looking like Vincent Brooks's underwear. Like, god dang, that is an existence that I am so glad I do not have to live out. Like, god bless America. Anyway.
Let me take a little sniff.
No, potent smell.
Oh, Gofuko could eat these right now. Oh, these flavors crazy strong. Absolutely delicious.
Don't worry about it. It was nothing. That's why you're the hero of colonies, and it's 9-6. Well done. Charla, please. Wow. Charla, he is giving you the biggest look with that hip twist. So I will say, I like going this route over the other one because I feel like this is less intrusive to his overall mental health. I feel like Medi is the superior doctor. Although I feel like both screwed up if they changed his taste for fixing his teeth. I just,
There we go! here to doctor our village, Dr. Meti, Dr. Yusa. We have slight problem though. Yeah.
That is a worry. That voice is quite problematic. Yeah, definitely not good.
They are both good doctors, but they are at war with each other.
If they're both good doctors, then they should be able to cooperate.
Dr. Meti, Dr. Yusa, both as inflexible as ether crystal. Chief Duncan told them to work together, but they do not listen. Oh no, Dr. Yusa's legs have hurt him for many years, though he hides it. I think he finds it more and more difficult to walk these days. I want to get Dr. Meti to do something for Dr. Yusa.
So we get Healing the Healer. I really like that quest name. It's like the quality that my Xenoblade video titles are, which is to say, not very good.
Okay, I'll give it my best shot.
Okay, so like you were saying, let's go ahead, let's consult Medi and see if they'll be able to set aside their differences.
Yeah. Oh, you all look pretty beaten up. Would you like me to give any of you a checkup? What? You want me to cure Yusa's leg? So he's in agony with his leg. No wonder he hasn't been up annoying me recently. Okay then, there's no point in me hitting a man while he's down. However, it would hurt his pride to know that I cured him. So let's try one of these old Nopon charms first. There is an ancient Nopon legend which I think you need to know. We offer flowers to the Bionis at the same area of Bionis that hurts. The location on the Bionis must match the location of the injury. Yusa has pain on his knee, which in turn is on his leg, right? So the offering must be made on the Bionis leg. Now go ask Yusa about his knees. That should give you a chance to mention the flowers to him.
Okay, very interesting stuff here.
Hello? Hello? What's that? What do healthy people want to talk to me for? Oh, my legs are so sore. Oh, my thighs and knees are in terrible pain.
How about using flowers?
What? Flower? Oh! An offering of flowers at the altars on the Bionis leg. Oh, you have good knowledge of old Nopon traditions. I will prepare the flowery offering. Making the offering is impossible for me, though. Can I ask friends to do it?
Well, sure thing. I mean, it gives us a good chance to get Fiora over to Bionis leg. So let's do just that. But first off, do we have a good one? Come on, we've been so dry for so... That's not right. For so long. I'm crying. Anyway, let's go to Bionis leg. So you may remember way back on our first trip here on Bionis leg, there were these weird, like, Nopon-esque altar things that were kind of littered around, like, all over the place on Bionis leg. This is the quest that those things are actually relevant for. So, you can see up here, this is gonna be our first one up here on Villiera Hill. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll place the flower down and just soak in that gorgeous view. Honey, honey. Next up, it is our favorite location, Tranquil Grotto. So, I could change the time, but you know what? I'm feeling like Metal Gear Soliding all up in this NV Sardi's his house. Oh God. Okay. Oh, mama. Okay. Someone a little bit. Someone even answered than Ryan, which is an achievement. Did I already say that before? I can't remember. Okay. We did it. We in the clear. Now he just needs to not turn around again and be a guy. I made the offering. Okay. Next place, ahoy. Next up, at the southernmost tip of Gower Plain, we have the third offering altar place. And so we just have one final resting place to go to. Hey, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but, just wanted to throw this out here. Don't be mad at me.
Xenoblade Chronicles for Nintendo Wii 2010 is so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty! Oh, look at it.
And so, if we make our way to the western portion of Sharpa Falls, you'll see we have the last altar. Again, it's so nice to be back here on Bionis leg. I love any chance we can get to come back here. But with all that done, we'll go ahead, let me pull up my map, and we will return to Yusa. All right, the deed is done, my boy. Oh, you are back. Oh, just as I said, my knee pain has cleared up. Thank you, friends. Oh, hang on there. Did somebody put you up to this? Oh, so it was Medi and Nippa. Now I owe them a debt. I suppose I am grateful to them. And of course, I am grateful to friends too. Okay, so thankfully, Nippa is like actually within earshot. It kind of makes you wonder how Yusa didn't hear us talking about this with Nippa in the first place, but Oh god, please forgive.
And this seems to have made them forget their differences for now. And now I can relax when I go to see Dr. Yusa.
Oh, what a relief. We don't have to talk to you anymore. Right on. Well worth the effort. Well worth the effort.
Dr. Yusa's not been cured of his stubbornness, though.
You know, people are able to change, man. We will see in due time if they can get along and become the bestest of Nopon friends. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you had any dialogue specifically to Medi, but okay. Well, you know, either way, it does seem like he's dedicated to his craft. He does genuinely care about the Nopon, and that's all you can ask for from a doctor. With all that said, let's talk to the clearly superior one. Oh, how are you doing, my guy?
Dear, oh dear, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Recently, I get nothing but complaints from my patients. Whatever am I doing wrong?
Uh-oh, vision ahoy. Got a little posse going on over here.
You a funny pattern with me rub medicine on fur. Give me back my pretty fur. It's medicine's fault. Oh, me drink medicine and me not feel right anymore. Oh, quack doctor!
I'm so sorry. Oh no!
What's wrong? There's a problem with my medicine, you say? I get it from Puko, and he gets it custom made from the Hyentia. It has been approved for use by Nopon. You don't think the Mechon raids have affected its quality, do you? If I ask him directly, then it could affect our trusting relationship. Can you ask him for me? I'm definitely not just grasping for straws to make you do my legwork, even though he literally hangs out within like 10 feet of where I'm at. Just act casually if you do. I can't let him think I distrust him.
So, mislabeling problem. Yeah, okay, fine. You know that we're the Colony 9 crew. We'll do just everyone's bidding if they look at us wrong. And we'll give it our best shot. Well, again, thankfully, Luco is actually really nearby, which is pretty dang convenient, so... you are not Luco. You are Luco. And you know what? He's got a good boing boing to him. Not like top tier boing boing, but solid boing boing nevertheless.
Ah, you want to know about medicine Puko sold to Dr. Medi? Puko cannot answer that. Puko signed a non-disclosure agreement.
You did see there that we did lose a little bit of affinity for doing this. Overall, we will gain that affinity back plus a little bit more, but just, you know, kind of interesting to see that. But also very interesting to see that he's having some monster problems.
Monster? How did you know about the monster? If you know about the monster, that must mean you come to help Puko. Puko asked Nopon merchants to get bad people medicine, but the merchants bringing medicine were attacked by monster. Oh, goods were scattered. But Medi had already paid, so Puko have to give him something.
So Puko tried to concoct his own medicine. Puko did not realize it would have such bad effect on people.
Oh, merchants were attacked by abominable hail
of Earthsea.
How can I get medicine back? Please go bash abominable hail for me.
I cannot say abominable. Wow, what a word. Well, like you were saying, it's over in Earthsea, which begs the question, abominable hail is hanging out in Showdown Cliff. Why were they over at Showdown Cliff? I don't understand why they were over here of all places. Like, this is so far away from Alchemoth. Like, I'm assuming it would have been the Alchemoth doctors or scientists or pharmaceuticals that would have provided the medicine, but like, why was he being a boy? Do not understand. But yeah, he was only level 34, so with not much effort, we get that high anti-medicine, so let's go back to the boy. God, what a terrifying noise.
Yo, bash abdominal. Friends, absolutely amazing. Friends also get back medicine. Can you give medicine to Dr. Medi for me?
Don't tell him Puko had been making another medicine by himself. Our little secret.
Please, I'm begging you. I have a family. You don't know what they'll do to a guy like me. I have committed the crimes.
Okay. Well, with that, again, Dr. Medi right over here. So, guys, is it really that much? I feel like it shouldn't be that much to just walk over and do it yourself. But either way, my guy, we got your things back.
Oh, you brought me the medicine I ordered from Puko.
Seems different to the medicine he gave me recently. Maybe it's a new formula or something.
Anyway, thanks for looking into it for me.
Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. Right on. Well worth the effort.
I must go thank Puko for his continued efforts. He really worked hard to get this medicine back to me. I will be ordering from him again soon, you see.
Well, hey, just be careful. There's a 30% chance that Bobbable Him will spawn back in and kind of create this whole scenario all over again. So just word to the warning. I mean, what? I didn't hint that he made his own medicine. What? No, he's not going to get dragged out in the middle of the night and turn into the new hero pawn in Frontier Village.
But anyway, that's going to be for the day. Thank you all so much for watching me play. In the next episode, we are going to continue this trend and spend a little bit more time here in Frontier Village. I know you might be thinking, man, it's so lame that we're spending so much time in one area. Well, I don't know about you, but it's been a while since we've seen a new art appear for Shulk. So what do you say next episode, we unlock a new power for the Monado? See you then!